it's Candy. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm participating in a year-long collaboration for Paper Stash Smash. Sorry, I can't talk properly. I've had dental surgery, so I'm a bit lispy. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I'll just try and slow down. And for the month of November, we had to use 6x6 paper pads. Well, because I was recuperating from surgery, I got loads done. And guess what? I've been carting around these two kits from the craft store. That's the paper range there. I've been carting these around for so long, all year. Whenever we had to do the 6x6 challenge, I got it out. I looked at it and thought, oh dear, what am I going to do? But I'll quickly go through what I have created. Also, all I've got left of that is a few ephemera pieces and a few stickers. So that's that. Okay, so to start off with, I made, just out of the scraps, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So I just made all those out of the scraps and everything else from my stash. So I got rid of a lot of stuff. So I'll start with these. I need these for the market. So I also have a pen. I haven't received them yet. So this is just like a little notebook with the calendar. So, and they measure 5¼ by 8¼ so this one it's a bit smaller. There's some bigger ones, so that's, and it has just got a little writing pad that you just tuck in at the back there so you can replace it. So there's that one. This is the next one. This paper pack was Australiana, so it has made up some really nice projects. This one here is a little bit bigger. It measures 6 by 8½. It was a bigger paper pad. And there's that there. So there's that one there. Second one. Okay. And the third one, little writing pad sets. Okay, and then I made this little one here. This was just out of scrap chipboard. Once again, it's got a notebook that you sort of open up, and it does slide in. It slides in here into a pocket. So it can be replaced. I've got a little tuck spot there. So, and that one, he measures 4¼ by 6. So that's that one. Next one. And this one here, it's an accordion album, and it was a uniquely creative accordion album. So this is, that's the front, and it measures 6 by 7½. So there's the back. Okay, so this might be a bit hard. I'll put it down. So that opens up like that. There's plenty of little tuck spots, photo opportunities. Little tuck spot there. And this is the back cover. It folds over, and then we start again the other side. Okay. And that's him there. So he will sit, he can sit like like that. Okay, so that is number one that I did. The second one was it was a Prima 6x6 paper pad, and it had 32 sheets. It was a full set, and I made cards, of course. So these are just some of the cards that I have made, just once again out of scraps, out of the scrap pieces. I had a lot of, no, it wasn't, sorry, I tell a lie, it wasn't quite a full pack. I must have used it. I've bought the paper pack to make something with, I'd say. So that's your cards, and here, these are the only little pieces that I have left, and they're all the hanging pieces from the paper pad, and they will go into the bin. Okay, so, and the other thing that I made was it's once again a uniquely creative 6x8 flip folio album, an expanded one. So that's sort of what it is on the back, and I've just put it together. So this is it here, and it, as I said, it's 6x8. So that's the front. There's the back. I'll undo here. So it opens up like that. You have a pocket just for 2 tags. Plenty of opportunities for photos. This opens up here. Once again, you've got another pocket. This opens up as well. I can get it undone. This opens up, and once again, this folds down, and you've got place in there to put little bits and pieces. Okay, and this opens up. You'll have another place for a photo. This comes down. Got a pocket here, and this piece comes, I might have to move it over, it comes out like that. So you've got journaling, you've got pockets. This turns over, so you've got another, you've got one there on the base, and then you've got another 3 there. Okay, then that piece goes, that goes up, that comes down. Okay, so if there's any, I'm quite sure you'll be able to find this folio if anywhere where you live sells uniquely creative products. So that's that one. So I'll move on to the next 6x6 paper pack, which is it is a uniquely creative 6x6 called Days of December, a fairly old collection. Sorry about the glare, but I used all that, used every scrap. So I used all the what they call their creative cuts, except for these big ones. So I've used those. Also, this was out of the paper pack, so I've just got those left, so I can put them in with my Christmas stash. I made quite a few tags. Sorry, 18 tags, and I also used another folio from Uniquely Creative. It's a square flip folio album. So that's it there. What it looks like on the back. And this is it here. I'll move all these tags out the way. So this is it here. That's the front. That's the back. Had fun doing these. Right, so that opens up. Got a little pocket here with tags. Another pocket with a little tuck-in area. This one comes down. Photo. This is open, so you can slide something down there. This here, once again, little tuck spot. It comes up. Photo again. Here, once again, you've got a little tuck spot there. Place for your photo. It comes out like that. That comes out again. You see that? So you've got a little pocket there. Photo. On this side, it comes out there and it comes out again. So you've got 4 pages to that. And that's the other side. Okay. Once again, you've got a belly band here with a little booklet. If I can open it. Right there. Okay. So it closes. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, wrong way. Wrong way. Goes there. That goes there. That goes there, and that goes there. So there we are. That's that one. So as I said, I've done really well. But wait, there's more. And another one that I have been carting around, bringing out and putting back in is the Dino collection from Oclock. So once again, I made a lot of cards, and they're all ready. I don't put sentiments on mine. When I'm ready to give them to someone or sell them, I will then go ahead and put the sentiment. So I've used loads of bits and pieces. This metal I've had for years. Made a shaker out of that one. So there's that as well. And then I made a little album. He is 5.5 by 7.5 with a 1.5 inch spine. So that's the front. There's the back. You can write your name on there. This opens up like that, flat. This opens up. So I've got a little pocket here. There's a tag, 2 tags. This one opens up. Place for a photo. You've got a waterfall here. And 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 photos. This one here, you've got a little pocket. This is the middle. I've just fold out a little signature. This one on this side, it's got another pocket. It opened up. Place for photos, journaling, and once again, I've got more flip ups so you can put photos in, and once again have a pocket and 2 tags. So some little boy would absolutely love that. Okay, so, and just don't go away, there's still one more. This one I didn't showcase at the end of October, but it's an Anko brand. It is from Anko, I think is from Kmart or Big W, one of the two. I had bought it because I needed the colour scheme to make a card. So what I made was heaps. So once again, I have made these notebooks, and these ones just using my scraps. Once again, is 5 3/4 by 8 1/4. So there is 2 of those, and I've paper pieced the back. Both of them have paper pieced the back. So there's those 2. I've got these 2 here. Once again, they're just a notebook, and they are 4 by 6. So there's 2 of those. This one's really paper pieced, and I was down to my scraps by the looks of that. Just all plain in the middle. So there's those 2. And I also I had some spiral notebooks. Once again, I'm waiting for pens to come with these, so I'll sell them with a pen. So this is just made out of my scrap chipboard, and it's 3 1/4 by 4.5. with an inch spine. So got a little pocket there to put stuff in. There's a little spiral notebook, and it just goes in with a little, you know, into a little tuck spot there, so it can be removed. So there's that one there. These are all the same. They're all exactly the same size. This one here on my butterfly's a bit wonky, but okay. And this lucky last one. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. Here we go. So that's, I did 5 of those ones, and I covered, oh, I don't know how many. I had all these sticky notebooks, so I have covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So once again, they're waiting for the pen to come, but that's all they are. Okay, sticky notebooks. So I was very productive for November. Just using my scraps from my scrap bin and my all my ephemera from my scrap bins. Okay. So this will top up my market stall for Christmas, and hopefully it will do me out. I've got a big handmade craft market next Saturday, so this is where I will sell all this, is at that market. So now that is for November. Now I will share what I will use for the month of December. Now it's our own choice, so it's either 12 by 12, 6, whatever we want to do. So what I did was I went through some of my stuff that I had pulled out during the year and never got to. So this one here is a Christmas one. It's 3/4 designs. It is what we call A4 here in Australia. It's 8 1/4 by 11 3/4, I think it is. So I've got all that pack there. I've also got in the same size, it's A4, it's from Lemoncraft, My Sweet Providence. So, and it's a full paper pack. So I've got that one, and this one here as well I did pull out in my 12 by 12 to see what I have, and I've got 12 full sheets and some scraps, so that'll keep me, this will keep me occupied. So I've had this for a very, very long time. It's from Heidi Swap, and does it say 2017? So I've got scraps there, and it's all one-sided. So let's see what I can make with it. Just like that. Okay, rightio. Okay, so that, and I also have I just threw in a couple of these. I don't know, these are packs. Like, I don't know whether I'll get to these. They're Christmas cards. I've had them floating around in my stash for quite a long time. So they're, yeah, so this one you make that sort of Christmas card, and this one you make where's the cover? Bear with me, sorry. You get papers, you get, I have used these, they're just like punch outs. Sorry, I can't find it, but that's another type of Christmas card. So there's those as well, and I also have got a lot of kit. I've got a couple of boxes of, or baskets with UFOs in it. You know, cards I've started that I want to finish. Yeah, stuff like that. So I will hopefully get stuck in and do those. So that's what I will be doing for December. And then we will see what happens in the future. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for being patient and watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and a comment would be lovely. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.